It's Iain from RTO here, and welcome to another gloomy autumn morning here in Northampton. And today we have got a band, and they are called This Winter Machine. They are a request, and they're an English progressive rock band from West Yorkshire, formed by vocalist and musician, songwriter Al Winter in 2016. To date, the band have released 4 albums, and we're still waiting for the 5th. It's been on the cards. It's not appeared yet, so hopefully we'll get it very shortly. So I like them. I'd never heard of them, but once I heard one album, I thought, oh, I do like these. So, and they've put out 4 really good albums. So coming in at number 4, we've got the 4th album. Came out in 2023, and it is called The Clockwork Man. Now, playing on here, we've got Al Winter on vocals, John Cook on guitars, Lee Perkins keyboards, whistles and backing vocals, Dave Close on the bass, Alan Wilson on the drums, and Andre Saint does vocals on one track, and Aid Fisher does some guitar work on another. So the first track is called The River. Now it's split into 2 parts. It's a great song. It's got that classic formula of a modern prog song. Gentle build up with some nice guitar runs, some excellent solos. Aid Fisher does the second solo on this track. It's absolutely wonderful. And as a lot of these classic songs, they sort of quieten down towards the end to a wonderful end of a fantastic track. 11 minutes worth of music. My favourite track on here is the second track, and it's called Solitude, Silence and Steam. Another, it's 8 minutes. I love the drumming on this. And it's got that sort of, there's a nice little bit of keyboard in this that sort of runs through the whole track that keeps coming in and out. It really adds to it. Some nice guitar work on it. It's a really nice track with a lovely vocal there from Al Winter. Final Goodbye, one of the shortest on here, but it's got a very haunting bass line that really does grab you. It's got a gentle bit of percussion on it as well. It's just a very good track. Okay, the next track, Change, it features Andre Saint on vocals. Love the keyboard runs in it. It's got that real modern prog keyboard sound. It's a great song. Reflections, it's got a fantastic guitar solo on here from John Cook. The solo is quite long, and it's got some wonderful little bits in it, some interesting drumming as well. Super track. Nothing Lasts Forever, great track. In the middle of this you get this sort of penny whistle. It really is, it's like going into a Jethro Tull. Instead of getting the flute, you get a penny whistle. Absolutely wonderful. The keyboard work is good, it makes it dramatic. Then we get The Light, one of the best vocals on here from Al, and it's got some lovely piano work on it. Super little track. Falling Through a Hole in the Sky, some great drumming. It sits perfectly behind the rest of the song. Some great riffs in this. Absolutely killer track to end the album. Quality album, not a bad track on this. Some fantastic musicianship on this album. Love it to bits. Gonna give this one an RTO ranking of 7.8. Okay, coming in at number 3, we got the debut album from 2017, The Man Who Never Was. You've got Al Winter on vocals, we've got Gary Javon on guitars, Mark Newman keyboards and backing vocals, Peter Priestley on the bass, and Marcus Murray on the drums. Opening track, now this is the first track I ever heard by this band, and it's a killer. It's a 16-minute epic called The Man Who Never Was. I love how this starts. You've got that little bit of raw guitar. The piano comes in, takes over. You get the bass coming in. Got some, it really builds up. Some nice little guitar solos, some keyboard runs. Great vocal from Al Winter. The solo is fantastic. It's an absolutely killer track, and it's my favourite on the album. Then we get a track called The Wheel. It's that classic sort of prog start. It's got that mystique. I love how this builds up, and then in 3/4 of the way through you get this mighty riff. Great vocal from Al, very good. Then we get Lullaby Interrupted, the shortest track on here. The drum work is good. Love the keyboard runs, another solid track. And it reminds me a little bit of IQ's sort of sound as well. It's got that neo-prog sound. After Tomorrow Comes, another long track, lovely piano on this. I think the beginning of this is brilliant. The vocal from Al is super. And this is one that just fades out at the ends, just a lingering little bit of keyboard. Fractured. This is very Mike Oldfield in places, especially with that acoustic guitar. It's very sort of Omidorm sort of period. Some really good drumming on this. It's got a symphonic sort of sound as well, eerie vocal. Very good track to end the album. A stunning debut album. I was so impressed with this. They set their standards very high. 2 epics on here. So I'm going to give that an RTO ranking of 8 out of 10. Okay, coming in at number 2 is their second album from 2019. And it's called A Clock of Towers. Different lineup. A few people have changed. Al Winter is still there on vocals. We've got Graham Garbett on guitars now, as long with Scott Owens. Mark Newman is still on the keyboards. Pete Priestley on the drums. The bass, and Andy Milner on the drums. So the first track is Herald. It's got a really interesting keyboard start. It's like a Gary Newman track, and then you get some clicking of clocks. The drums comes in, and it just changes into this more progressive sound. It's a wonderful opening track, some great guitar work, great track, and it's finished with a lovely little piece of piano work. Flying, one of the short tracks on here, simple track, piano synthesizer sort of sound, lovely little song. Then another short one, Spiral. It's got a great bass line, really full of richness. The keyboard swells are very good as well. So it keeps phasing in and out, a nice little track. Symmetry and Light. It sounds like a woodwind sort of glockenspiel sort of sound, really good. Little bits of guitars and drums mixed into this is really good. Halfway through, it sort of changes complete pace on a sixpence sort of thing, and you get this phasing electronic sound. It's really, really good. Justified, very melodic, great vocal from Al. I love it. It's a short track. In Amber, it's a sort of a ballad. It's got a beautiful piano piece in this, and another great good vocal from Al. Then we go to a more epic track called The Hunt, which has got a real nice bass. It feels like the bass is sort of the hunter, really comes out, and the rest of the track is the being hunted. It's that combination. It's just great. It's the anticipation. And the drumming just sort of gathers beat in the middle. Then we have Delta, which is my favourite track on here. Once again, it's one of them that starts quiet, extra layers of keyboard, drums come in. The dramatic keyboard adds some suspense to it. It's a great track, and then it just soothes away into the distance. Fantastic track. When We Were Young, nice acoustic guitars on this one. It's another great track, great vocal from Al, and the electric guitar adds that little bit of flavour as well. Carnivale. It's a very short-ish start. You think, oh, well, what's going to happen here? And then all of a sudden the time signature of the drums change. Then it becomes this 9-minute epic. It's a solid track. It's a great track to end the album. This is another flawless album. Some great tracks from top to bottom. which made ranking these 4 albums very hard. So I'm going to give this one an RTO ranking of 8.3. But my number 1 album is a 3rd album from 2021, and it is called Kites. Al Winter vocals, Dave Close bass, Simon DeValley on guitars, Don Bennison on guitars, Alan Wilson on the drums, and there's a list of people that join in. Pat Sanders and Mark Newman and Reuben Jones do some keyboards. Peter Jones sings track 9. Mark Abrahams does guitar solo on track 2, and Eric Boulette perso violin solo on track 9. So this one opens up with one of them sort of intros, and it's called Le Jour d'Avant. Very nice piano piece. I think it's played by Pat Sanders, and then the acoustic guitars on it's really good. And then it goes into a track called The Storm. It's split into 2, part 1. I love the keyboards. It's got some rich Hammond organ in it as well. A great vocal from Al. That keyboard is the heart of the song. And as that progresses, it goes into part 2. And this is more a guitar, and it's got a little bit of orchestration in the middle of it. Brilliant bass line, such a rich track, great track altogether. Limited is a 2-minute short piece with some wonderful guitar and a little bit of bass. Pleasure and Purpose, this is a super piece of music. It's melodic, it's got little great riffs in there, vocals, stunning vocal, and a super guitar solo. That twin guitar works well on this. This Heart's Alive. Now this is a great mixture of acoustic and electric guitars. They sort of complement each other, and I love how the tempo again changes very quickly in the middle of it. Whirlpool is a very short little piece. The time signature on the drums is quite interesting. Then you get this rich Hammond organ sound, really nice. Broken, a really acoustic style piano and guitar, a gentle vocal from Al, super. Sometimes, another nice gentle track. I love these gentle acoustic tracks on this album. Some lovely tones on the keyboards, and a really fine vocal from Al Winter. And then we have the title track, Kites, to end the album. It's uplifting, plenty of nice guitar riffs and solos, solid track. I just love how this album changes moods through it. You get some uplifting, and then you get some nice gentle, and then it's brought back up again. There's some great playing on this album, and I really did enjoy this album, so I'm going to give it an RTO ranking of 8.5. So there we go. If you've never checked these out, please check them out. Their stuff is on Spotify, and I'll put a nice little playlist in for you to listen to as well. Okay, retro ranking today is continuing in with the prog sort of theme today. We're going to look at, we're doing that one from, and we're doing it with Yes. Basically, I just go through the album quickly and go, oh yeah, we'll have that one, and then we'll talk about it a little bit. So that's what's coming up next. So bye for now.